How's it going? I'm Nay, and this is my recreation of MCC. So, what is MCC? MCC is a Minecraft event held by the Nox crew every month. It includes 40 YouTubers in 10 teams that compete in a series of mini-games ending in a dodgeball finale with the 2 final teams. So basically this is my recreation of the MCC world. I've included a bunch of their mini-games, the Decision Dome, which we're in right now. It's more of a cube, but hey now, I'm not a builder person, so this is what we got. So basically how this works is this first part, the Decision Dome. It's there's pages, but I'll just explain it. So each player, there's the max of 8. They choose a team. Whoever's in these 2 would hit that button, and that would start the Decision Dome. Unlike the Decision Dome in the Nox Crew MCC, this MCC, the Decision Dome only comes into play at the start of each championship. So you'd hit this button here, and that will give you a symbol for one of the games. So that white concrete, that's Sky Battle. You'd hit the button 4 times. That's 2, 3, 4. That means that's like, say, Beacon. So it would be Sky Battle, Parkour Tag, Build Mart, and Ace Face. And then you do that for all 4 of those, and then players vote on which 4 they kind of want, so which light source. So you can see that the voting things are right here. Yeah, so the voting is of course a chicken. If I start it here, a timer will be set off down there. Say, yeah, I wanted to vote for Beacon, I would, and it'd go over to Glowstone because I haven't fixed this yet. And if I did Glowstone, it'd probably go to Beacon. Yep. That might be a problem. Anyway, we'll fix that later. If I go over to Lime, I think. I'm colorblind, don't quote me on this. Glowstone. But yeah, voting is ended already. So now you can see there are 2 chickens over in Glowstone. And I don't know how many here. So basically now, oh yeah, I also got a slowness potion. I should have thrown that. Now players click this. That tells us that there was 1 chicken in Beacon, and then we go over here. I don't need to click any of this. You just basically click all the buttons and they'll tell us how many in each one. So if I click this, it gave me 2 Glowstone, meaning there was 2 chickens there, which means Glowstone would have won, which means we'd have played the 4 games that the Glowstone indicated. So yeah, that's that. If I click reset, it will reset the dome, kill all the chickens, but like yada yada yada. If I come over here, this can clear my inventory. I'll just show you quickly the redstone all behind this. Simple timer, probably could have done it more elegantly, leading into 2 field commands, just basically these 2 blocks here that are filled with redstone blocks that lead into just the piston mechanism at the end. If we look outside, we see a small randomizer leading into 3 random items. There's a 4th slot that was going to be a lava bucket, and I decided it was too hard. So one of them is crossbow, one of them is the slowness linger potion that we saw, and one of them is a fishing rod. Ignore those with like the planning. So basically you can see that's the randomizer. Alright, on to the games. So first we have build mart. So the aim is to copy the 2 builds and yeah, basically gather materials, things like that. I'll quickly show you. I need to get into creative mode. Yeah, so now I'm in creative mode. And see if I hit this reset, this will basically just reset all the plots. There's tools, so that gives us tools. I should have been holding that. Hang on a second. Let's throw these out so I can show you better. Tools, one of them will be enchanted with Silk Touch, the other is just plain. Return button, of course, to return to the dome. We'll get to that later. So if we hit start, it teleports us down here. Basically, this will give you a boat. You can use it to get across the mart. The mart each has all the blocks and stuff. Each of these can be refilled. the end here, there can be wandering trader slots and things like that for extra stuff, and just the stuff that I couldn't be bothered to put in. Yeah, so now if we look at one of the teams, let's go to yellow. We can see that 2 builds have been chosen. You'll see that these are the same for all of them. And then basically players have to go to the shops to get these items, and then copy them exactly, and then hit this button. If the builds are correct, then it would teleport them to this area here, which is the scores. Yeah, and then like these 2 lines of command blocks, they reset everything. And these 2 randomizer systems are basically the 2 plots. So this is the first plot, and this is the second. And that just copies them across all the things. These are like I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options for the first and 5 options for the second, because I couldn't be bothered to add in the last one. I'll just do one of them now. So yeah, let's just go into yellow. So this is to the shops. This will take us to the shops, so you can collect all our items there. But since we're in creative mode, we can just, you know, do a bit of this. Eat. Where's that pumpkin facing? It's facing backwards. Bam. 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 Bam, bam. Oop. Bam, bam. Bam. So you see now, if we hit this button, it won't teleport us yet because we haven't finished our second build. Bam. And the lever goes like that. So now we can see that this button should teleport us here. And to claim our points, it's got 4 places. So because I was first, I'm the only one playing. That means I get 4 points. There's 3 rounds of this. Yeah. Also, there's a spectator spot, so people who finish early can spectate their friends who like play the game, who are playing the game. And yeah, maybe help them out with a few builds. And this button should take us back. Yep. And that's that. Yeah, that was build mod. Let's return to the place. The decision dome. Next up is Ace Face. So Ace Face, there's 3 laps. There's speed boost, jump boost, light truck parts, and Riptide Trident parts. We go in here, we can see that we can activate a starting barricade. We can get ourselves a Riptide Trident. We don't need to negate 4 damage because that's already done. Now we're inside the starting barricade. If when all players are ready, press this button, the countdown begins. It comes in at 2. I'll probably change the words. I'll probably make it ready, set, go. Yeah, you're on the course. You can see there's that bit, and then there's this little Riptide bit, and then there's a small other jump to here. This will give me jump boost. I can jump off here. This will give me an elytra, so I can fly down over there. The lines of pressure plates are just like checkpoints. Jump boost, speed boost, Riptide, creative mode fly. That's not part of the race. Elytra, yeah. And every time you pass a lap, you'll be giving a diamond. For some reason, I moved backwards. Shouldn't have gone in a diamond already. Yeah. So once you finish your 3 laps, or just pretend I did, sorry, see? Wow, I finished 3 laps. Oh, I get too many diamonds. You come over here, finish first, of course. That will give me 12 points, because the max for each game is 12. You see, that's build mod had 3 rounds, so if the player got first 3 times, he would have gone in 12. Second place here would have gone in 10, and third place would have gone in 8. We now just need to wait for the timer, which is just a simple 5 minutes despawn timer, item despawn timer, hooked up to the thing. I might change it now, actually. Title ready. And go. So that's that. And now we just have to wait 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll do some more coursework. Pow! Bam! Boing! Ba-boing! Spam! Boing! Yay! And dance. I love how the head comes off. Alright, our timer should nearly be done. This is for like all the slow pokes, of course. You know? If you can't finish in 5 minutes, then there will be a there'll probably be a playthrough of this world with some of my friends. Yes, I have friends. That's surprising. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've tested it quite a few times with friends already. This has changed drastically from its first stages. And yeah, there we go. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, so that's basically the timer run out. You can hit exit, go back here. Everything's great. And yeah, let's move on to the next game, which is Battle Box. The goal is to fill the 9 middle box with your team's colors. To start, you choose teams, and you switch every 2. There's going to be 6 rounds. You're finding out, yeah, well, let's just go. Yeah, so we see there's a win. That's for the team that wins. Red team, blue team, and a lava pool to like reset your health and stuff. We can see here that we have extra arrows, healing, sword, and a bow. It looks like Jamie's messed up these item frames. And yeah, those are basically the classes that you can pick. One for each person. And then there's the ready button, same thing over here. Yeah, let's see if we can mimic blue team quickly. Yeah, so this is all played in intervention mode, because, I threw my shears, no. It's because you'll see that these should have the tag of can be placed and can break. So yeah, so this can break wall, of course we're in creative mode, so it doesn't really matter. And if we fill these in, oh, that's not the button. Sorry, I don't play Xbox much. Xbox Minecraft, that is. I created all these on my, I think it's probably about 10-year-old iPad, so yeah. Yeah, I would not have survived doing all those commands on this Xbox. Anyway, so you can see that the blue team wins. Basically how I did that was, you see red, you see blue, test for commands in each of these, test for blocks in the same spot. This is for red, this is for blue. And yeah, and then that just basically does all this stuff. Yeah, oh, and also there's of course team die stations for, you know, the chest fight. Like if you don't want to, that gives us blue. We need one red. There we go. Now we have a red tunic. Yay! Okay, now I want that off. Get off me. Alright. On to the next game. On to Parkour Tag. Oh, I spin it around. Parkour Tag. Goals to survive. Each player will be a hunter once, and you get points based on how many people you catch and how many rounds you survive. You can see we have a hunter, we have a runner, we have a return, and we have a score. This basically is also a reset because, yeah. Yeah, and this is the parkour course. That is the runner death box. You can see that it has like a spyglass like command lock inside it, so like players can extra see what's going on down there. Yeah, and if we become the hunter, you can see that we'll be given strength. And if we're runner, we're giving nothing, of course. But if we flick this lever, like so, was already flicked. And then we go hunter. You can see that the glass has disappeared. Yeah. And then you play the game for a bit. The hunter chases all the runners throughout this parkour course. Yeah, like so. Like, no, I'm gonna catch you. Go away, Nay. And then like you just kind of parkour your way throughout. If you're a runner, then you run. If you're a hunter, then you hunt. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. Now we just need to wait for the timer to run down, which will give everyone resistance, which will make it so that, of course, like the hunter can't kill any more people. If he hasn't failed like the parkour jump like 3 times. And yep, there it is. Time's up. Resistance has been gotten, and this is basically the cue for everyone just to go up here and not fail this jump like 7 billion times. And you can unflip that, and then hit the return button. Yeah, basically I did that simple timer. All of this stuff is just to make sure that like the timer is reset, so when the lamp is lit, the timer is not reset. It doesn't allow us to do it anyway, but just in case, like just to let people know, everyone who was trapped in there can get let out by a shot from into that target block, which will just teleport all the players in that area over there. But first, say I got some person, then I hit this button, that give me a point, and yeah, it's just played until everyone's done. Let's go return on to Sky Battle, I believe. Sky Battle, yes. Go kill and survive. And yeah, you get blocks. You're basically a Sky. It's like Sky Wars except Sky Battle. Yeah. So you see that I'm in survival mode because yeah. If we hit this set button, that will just do some stuff. This is like the 2 buttons, so like last survivor, most kills. If I hit this, it'll give me that. If I hit this, it will set my spawn up point up there, but I don't want that, so because there will be always a host for this game. This is just so like the players can't get back in. So there will be a host, that's probably going to be me. And yeah, I can hit that. And that will set my spawn point inside like the thing, so I can let people out if like I want to. Yeah, so basically in this chest there are crossbows and arrows and bows and things, and you can use the iron, of course, to make yourself chestplate and leggings usually, unless you want to make yourself something else, which is strange, but okay. You can kind of bridge your way over here. In these center chests, if I can reach them, yeah, don't fall off. There we go. We have an ender pearl, lava bucket, diamond sword kind of thing, and shield. This shield is so powerful since in Bedrock Edition they do knockback every time you hit them. So yeah. And these 4 chests up here, we have creeper eggs, splash potion of healing, and splash potion of harming. Probably gonna update those to instant health 2 and instant damage 2, because these do like nothing at the moment, and a fishing rod to fish our friends off. Of course, when we die, we fell off. No, and then we like. And now we're here again. And yeah, I'd let all my friends out who died first because I'd obviously win this, and since I got the most kills, I killed myself, and I was the last survivor. I get to press with those buttons, and there's basically 3 rounds of that. I'm gonna break down here just quickly to show you the redstone things. These are just basically all the give up a stone sword, give up a pickaxe, then teleport them to their respective platforms. This is the spawn point for the blue team. Yeah, over here you can see it's an exact replica of this. That is because when you hit the reset button, it will just clone this area into that area, and everyone's happy. So I'll just show you quickly what it was all about. So the set was to clear everyone's inventory and to make it keep inventory false, because it's like all the other games are just keep inventory. I'll show you in a moment why that is, like, because there's a button that we hit after every round, and that basically just sets it to the core, like, I guess, game rules for each round. Right, so now if we hit reset, the button takes a little bit of time to go in. It's a huge command, not that big, but pretty big, you know. Takes time to load. We put the new potions in so that it has to calculate that too, and there we go. If I go out the creative mode way, you see this is behind the press after every game. That just gives us the right platform for each of the games. And like the games themselves, there's the teleports, and these just are like the game settings and things like that. Alright, let's hop into the next game. Is to get to the other side and hit a button, but you know. So yeah, the first one, reset through all the maps, basically. Quite simple, really. Yeah, so if we hit this reset button, that will reset all the glass and stuff. Then we can play through all the maps. So there's a flying one. We can do it now. That basically drops the glass, gives everyone a elytra. We go, pew, we fly down here, go up, and miss. But because we're in creative mode, we'll say I did it right. And then basically I hit this button, and then it will teleport us here. Yep. And then we can clear at all, and Trident us. And then Riptide Trident, we're in the first order already. Start. We go. We shoot. We drop. We shoot. We get it. Let's go. Now this is like a really difficult Trident jump. That I got first try. Let's go. And you saw a glimpse of that. There's just basically a repeater going to that teleporting command block that teleports everyone here. Because once the first person's finished, there's no other points up to grabs. And the glass is just to stop someone else trying to sneakily hit that button. This boat one is kind of difficult, so you have to use the ice boat. You kind of have to negotiate your way, kind of thing. I apologize for the mobile players who will be playing with me. This is kind of tricky on a mobile device, as you only have the 2 arrows that will send you flying off the edge. Ooh, I negotiated that. Yes. Then I can go boost forward, and yay. I got to the end first. And I hit this button right here. Glass appears. I get teleported here. Next one is parkour. It's just using a start, and then you go. Hey, hey, ha, he, he, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I fell. I didn't fall. Shh. You saw nothing. And I'll just parkour. I fell again. I'm just trying to do it quickly. So yeah, usually, you know, slowest wins the race, or whatever the saying is. Can't remember it. And yeah, just a few more jumps, and woohoo, we made it. And that will teleport us here. Next one is mining. So basically, now in survival mode, this will give us tools and night vision, and this will randomly set this. We just have to wait for the system to kick in. We can watch here because this is already dug out. There we go, and now the system's done. We hit this, and then we mine. Of course, you want to do the appropriate tools to go as fast as you can. Just keep going. Oh. This is where mobile players have a slight advantage, because you can change tools faster than people on console can. But now, we made it to the bottom. The button's just up here. Yeah, hey. And then you can just click exit. I haven't bothered to put in the other stuff. You can clear that. And the next one's slow falling. It's an annoying one. You press that. Because everyone's slow falling. Press this. That go. Yeah, that got to the glass. I fell straight into a car. Oh yeah, we're still in survival mode. I forgot about that. Small issue, but it's fine, really, as long as no one fixed the cobwebs, which takes a while anyway. So They shouldn't accidentally do it. So we can just, oh god, that's not good. We'll go right. Yeah, these cobwebs like invisible from up there. And as we slowly float, yeah, this is not my best one. We slowly float down, we hit this button, yay, it gives us the point. We can hit exit, and then we can hit clear ore, that gets rid of our stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. Dodge bolt, it's the finale, basically, yeah. You get it. So the two contestants will stand here and here. Someone will press the button here. There's nothing on that sign. Huh, that's strange. And of course the set, that will just basically turn natural regeneration off. That's the exit button. We'll quickly do it now, so I'll just stand close to this. I said, I'll just, 1 second. Oh, that's the set. I'm a dumbass. There we go. You can see there's a wall erected between us. I got both of the stuff because I was the nearest to both of them. And then once the wall goes down, you start shooting at your foe, whoever it is. Yeah, that's basically it. And one of you wins. It's first to 3 wins. I probably should install like indicators or something. You jump off, you get teleported up here. And just change myself to creative mode again. There we go. Yeah, so basically it's just a long line for the war. That's the war settings. You see down here we have the set button, which is just like natural generation. That's 1.71. That clears everyone's inventories, and that just sets it to normal. I don't know why I had that, but yeah, you know. Yeah, and then yeah, there's an exit button down there as well. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm just gonna quickly install this. That's a simple indicator. That's like 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins. You win MCC. Well done. Yay. Yeah, and that was my MCC world. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for the next one, where I'll probably be playing these with all my friends. Not like I have many, but we'll get some people in. Yeah. That was my recreation of MCC. I hope you enjoyed. If you found this video cool, consider liking the video. And if you made it this far, then maybe consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of stuff like this. I enjoy building minigames, and yeah, keep an eye out for the next one. See ya.